Back in Week 13, the Steelers won a shootout in their first matchup against the Ravens. Can Baltimore get revenge? The answer comes your way next on Madden NFL 22.
They love their crab cakes and they love their football. That's what Maryland does. And we are at M&T Bank Stadium down near the Inner Harbor of Baltimore. Today, it's an AFC North matchup between the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Baltimore Ravens. Jackson on first down. And the Steeler pressure too much here. He's going down. Stephon Tuitt in there to get him. It's a loss of 5.
Well, we knew coming in it was going to be a long afternoon if they weren't able to hold up against this pass rush, huh?
What we didn't know was that protection was going to spring a leak on the first play from scrimmage.
Got after him right out of the gate.
And he'll go down at the 26 following a gain of 6. This defense for the Steelers, they were very strong last week in that win over Cleveland.
And what I saw on film was a nearly unstoppable pass rush. 5 sacks last week, plenty of hurries given up. So now what do you do on offense? You just max protect, keep everyone in and run the ball? Or maybe just 1 or 2 receiver routes in order to try and keep your quarterback upright?
On fourth down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. This is taken at the 15. That's going to go in the books as a 55-yard punt. Well done. And the Steelers will go on offense here, 1st and 10. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. They'll be led out by the bearded one in his 17th season in the NFL, the well-traveled Ryan Fitzpatrick. A first carry for Najee Harris. He's got a first down past the 30. And he is out of bounds right around the 34. You and I have talked about it before, but what about the year this guy's had on the ground? You come in as a rookie and in the discussion as MVP.
And people have always told me, running back, one of the easiest positions to break in, but not to this level. If you're talking MVP, that means he's had a sensational season.
And he'll rumble for about 5. I'm close to the 40. So, Charles, we have reached the end here of a long season, Week 18, which we don't say very often, although this is not the first Week 18 that the NFL has ever seen.
Not at all, and Brandon, some of the people might be a little bit too young to remember, but back in 1993, the
blitz coming, and down he goes. Malik Harrison charging hard from that linebacker spot, and he drops him for a loss of 11. 3rd and long, Fitzpatrick following the sack. What can he and the gang come up with? He'll rifle this one deep right side. And that's caught inside the 35. And he makes it all the way down to the 31. A big play that time for Pittsburgh. Now a first down carry for Harris. And they'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. Quite the opening drive march they're on right now.
It looks a lot like what we saw in practice prior to the game, doesn't it? You know, because on that last big practice beforehand, you go through your offensive script. You go through your play calling. You go through all the stuff and establish things. And it looks like it's going like clockwork right now for them.
From the red zone now, Fitzpatrick. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up 2nd down. After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. A run with Harris out of the shotgun. And he'll get this down only to the 18. Now play number 7 of this drive, but it's a tough 3rd and 9. Play action now. Fitzpatrick. And caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. Odell Beckham with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Steelers are on the board first on the road here in Baltimore. Extra point put through by Boswell. And that makes the score 7-0. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. Baltimore set to take over here for their second possession of the game. And the first drive, 3 and out. Second possession, see if they can get a little momentum.
And oftentimes that first drive is just a feeling out process. You have some plays that you've got called and you want to see how defense reacts. It may not go terrific on the first one. Now they're ready to go. They've kind of got to look at them, got a sense. Let's see if they open things up a little bit.
See if they open things up. Let's see what the defense does here, too, after a good stop. Jackson's throw into the hands of Andrews. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line.
I know I spend a lot of time talking about how tight ends in a lot of cases now are pumped up wide receivers, but they're still big people. He used that frame right there to absorb a really big hit on him and held on to the ball.
Cameron Hayward getting upfield to make the stop.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
That's caught left side to tight end Pitts. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. And boy, CD, it's one thing to watch a great run, but when it's a great run with broken contact, it's like a cherry on top. That was a nice play.
And that, in a nutshell, shows you what this guy's made of. I mean, most guys in the NFL just can't do that. He absorbed the contact, refocused himself, and made a break for the end zone.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Now a handoff. Taylor with it. And he'll take this one down to the 36. There to stop him, Terrell Edmonds. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Now Jackson taps this forward jet sweep. They need to get to the 29 if they want to pick up a first here on 3rd down. Jackson. And incomplete. They tried to drop it off, but he couldn't hold on.
And there was a good opportunity to just went awry there. A drop pass. I guess that's why they call them running backs and not catching backs.
Tucker's kick is good. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So the margin shrinks there as they get the field goal to draw them a bit closer here in the 2nd quarter.
Yeah, nice snap, nice hole. They just want to keep this game close, so give them credit for finishing that one off with 3.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
One play has them up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. They run with Harris. And he takes it past the 45 and down at the 46. 5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5. 2 minutes gone by, 2nd quarter. On 2nd down, it's Harris. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. 64 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this 1st down. So in Raven territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 43. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And this is caught. And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. Deontay Johnson with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Steelers, they broaden their lead. Well, they had gone run the previous play. Nice little setup. This time they go play action. Defense bites a bit, and they hit for a big play in the end zone.
So they sold it really well, didn't they? Because of just what you described. They ran it the previous play, come back with the same action, and now they step back and throw it and get a big play for a touchdown. But what happens as a defensive back is your eyes have to go to the right place. You always hear Coach talk about, are your eyes in the right spot? Well, this time the eyes went to the play action. It froze their feet. They weren't moving, and he went on past them and caught the pass for a touchdown.
And he won't quite make it to the 25. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And fortunate to get points on the board last time. They had to hit a really long field goal to do so.
The kickers in today's game are so good and so skilled and hit from distances that we almost start to take them for granted, and we can't do that. That's a long field goal that they got 3 points out of. They've got to feel good about that, and they better make sure they love him up because he's helped them out.
Yeah, now we'll see if that offense can put 6 on the board here. We'll see. And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. On third down, Jackson. And that is incomplete. The passing game not in sync here early. And now it's fourth down. Here's Sam Cook now as he'll punt it away for the second time. And he gets this away, and look at this. This is a good one. And that hits at the 6 and carries into the end zone for a touchback. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Well, these two teams met in Pittsburgh earlier in the year with the Steelers prevailing in that one. So a win here in Baltimore would give them the season sweep.
On second down now, it's Harris. And very little room to maneuver. He'll get this down to about the 39. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming.
Early down stuff to put this offense in a precarious position. We know they're securing the point.
This is caught at the 20. And they're going to have this in a great spot way down in Baltimore territory. A big play that time for Pittsburgh.
Already over 1,000 yards receiving this season. That catch is just going to add to his total. Certainly not resting on his laurels. He's trying to continue to gain as many yards as possible and continue this big season.
And he'll get this one down to about the 17. They had the huge play last time. Here it is a much smaller gain of 2. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. They hand this off to Harris. And he'll take this one down near the 15. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry up. Now Fitzpatrick. He's got a man open. It's Chase Claypool. And the Steelers are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. They scored touchdowns on drives 1 and 2, and now they're trying to make it a perfect 3 for 3 to start. They'll try to run with Harris, and he's in. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Najee Harris as time expires in the first half. And the Steelers will extend their lead here just before halftime. Boswell good with the extra point, and the lead is up to 18 now. And just like that, on we head to half number 2. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. The question to be asked, where does this game go from here as we are back at it now on EA Sports? The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive.
And they've got the lead, CD. What do you expect from them in this second half?
Well, I like what they were able to do on the ground in the first half because they had a lot of success running the ball, and I certainly think we'll see more of that. But I'd keep an eye on that defense, and I think their coaches up in the box will do the exact same thing. If they start to see one or two guys start to creep towards the line of scrimmage, that'll be licensed to take some shots downfield.
Room to run past midfield. Shreds him with a stiff arm. And he's got it all the way down to the 12-yard line.
151 yards rushing now for the NFL leader coming into this ball game.
On 1st and 10, Fitzpatrick.
A throw left side, caught by the tight end Freiermuth. And the Steelers are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1.
So 3 plays already 1st and goal, and they are wasting little time. Harris. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up 2nd and goal.
Well, Brandon, we always know that once you score 1 touchdown, you're without a doubt. And so far today, he's got 1, but was denied as he tried to get the 2nd.
And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown.
Najee Harris,
his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
And the Steelers take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead.
The extra point hitting the right upright, but it caroms home, and they open the lead up now to 25. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown.
On the return, Devin Duvernay. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They are right now just ice cold. I mean, they have struggled big time in this game, and they're getting blown out. How do they adjust?
So tough because we always talk about it being a team game, and you need all 11 working well together. But every now and then, partner, you need that one guy who can make a play against all odds that maybe can ignite things. And I think that's what they're looking for.
Down the numbers. There he goes. The 30. 10. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown.
And that one heck of a run right there. Once he got loose, you could tell that he was going to run a long way. That was pretty impressive.
First and foremost, this is all about vision. He can see the play developing right in front of him. And once he's past the line of scrimmage and got a full head of steam behind him, he's just going to keep right on going.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive.
Still operating with a comfortable lead despite the score a moment ago as they begin 1st and 10.
And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on 1st down, that fits the bill.
Again, it's Harris on 2nd down.
Brandon, you know that expression, he just does what he does? It sounds trite, doesn't it? But in this case, it's perfectly apt. This is one of the better runners in the NFL, and all he does is just find avenues, find ways to pick up key 1st downs and big runs.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. So in Raven territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
On the give, this is Harris.
Pushes him over. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they are playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
This drive is pretty clear. Almost feels like old school fundamentals, doesn't it? Want to impose their will on the defense. Was that 5 straight runs?
Yeah, 5 straight carries to start this drive. And like you said, the way it's working, they may just stick with it. 1 quarter remains here as the regular season starts to wind down. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. On second down, this is Harris. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25.
What, 203 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long.
All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. They'll try to throw here, Fitzpatrick. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
To throw on 2nd and 10, Fitzpatrick. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Oftentimes when you're losing a game and the team's still throwing with this kind of a lead, you start playing a little more physically. And they took that opportunity right there to be extremely physical and force that incompletion.
On 3rd down, Fitzpatrick.
Oh, Johnson, nice grab.
And able to get this down inside the 15, either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds. They'll get 10 there, but it leaves them just short for 4th down.
Now, that's going to be a tough one to explain when they get together and watch a game film, isn't it? I mean, they had the right call, had the out route. He's got to know where the first down sticks are, yet he steps out of bounds that close. Not their best play.
And the Steelers are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
Starting to become a tough spot for this defense. You're down 4th quarter, looking a little fatigued maybe on that side of the ball.
Partner, we've seen this before, haven't we? Because every coach we've ever talked to says body language is important. And now you're seeing guys with their hands on their hips, they're bent over, hands on their knees. And the offensive guys, they're just saying, let's just keep running it out. We've got them now.
2nd and goal from inside the 5.
Again, it's Harris.
And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's about all. Call it no gain that time, and now it's 3rd and goal. And the Steelers on 3rd down. They've been near perfect, 4 for 5 to this point. They're looking at a 3rd and goal here. And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers.
Najee Harris
taking it in from 4 yards out.
And the Steelers extend their 4th quarter lead, and they are closing in now on a 14-win campaign.
Extra point put through by Boswell. And they open the lead up now to 25. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. Now the Baltimore offense heading back out onto the field.
We certainly had a sense coming in here that these guys were in for a tough one on the road. That has been how this ball game has played out. They trail big as we continue on now here in this 4th quarter.
Forced out to his left. He'll get 10 there all on his own, but it'll be 2nd down.
And we have to give credit to him for buying time and extending the play. But, you know, there's some really upset defenders on that one. They thought that they had him. Instead, he was coated in Teflon and got away.
On 2nd and very short, Jackson.
Throw over the middle, going to be caught here by Pitts.
And out across midfield down to the 45.
Here we go.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Raven football here as we welcome you back. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. Throwing on 1st down, it's Jackson.
He finds Bateman over the middle.
And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. Here's Jackson. He completes it to Julio Jones. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. From the red zone now, here's Jackson on 1st down. Sideline throw, it's complete. And a nice job there of keeping the toes inbounds.
2nd down from the 8. They can get a 1st down by reaching the 5.
Jackson will throw again. Got a man, it's caught. for a Ravens touchdown. Julio Jones hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Ravens cut into that lead. Tucker with the extra point, and that'll cut the lead down to 18. A drive that time of 6 plays. So it would no doubt be a miracle comeback from here, but let's see what they can do starting with the onside kick. And this doesn't work. The Steelers recover it. Now they're down big here in the fourth. They had to try the onside kick. Can't fault them for the effort at least.
No, you can't at all, and if nothing else, now you've put something that you're trying to practice, right, that you've worked on into a game situation, and now you can go back and dissect it. So if you need it again sometime, maybe you'll find a better way to do it. But, yeah, this game's pretty much done for them.
Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8. They stay on the ground. Again, it's Harris. It'll be a gain of 5, but still about 3 yards shy of the first down marker, and now it's 3rd down. So this one in the win column for the Pittsburgh Steelers. And you look back over the score sheet,